As we make a cut here at Cat 1 as Georgetown just lost a heartbreaker to Xavier, 66-63. Najee Marshall hit a jump shot, a three-pointer with 3.9 seconds left, breaking the 63-63 tie. Georgetown fought all day. It was a very poor shooting night for them as a team overall, and they got it back, tied the game with a minute 10 left on a Javon Blair three. Xavier came down. Marshall made a couple free throws. Georgetown came back, got a big tip in on an offensive rebound, and with 3.9 seconds left, Marshall went to the exact same spot, even though he's being defended very well, and made the game-winning three. Tyreek Jones and Najee Marshall. Marshall's from the D.C. area, but Tyreek Jones and Najee Marshall scored the last 20 points combined for Xavier. Jones scored 12 in a row, and then Marshall followed it up by scoring 8 in a row to close the game. For Georgetown, they were led by Javon Blair's 18 points. Jamarco Pickett had 12 points today. Turnovers were a problem for both teams. Xavier had 23, Georgetown had 20. It was just a messy game throughout, but a very winnable game for Georgetown. Coach Still from Xavier complimented Patrick Ewing after the game, saying, you know, this guy can flat out coach. The way that they continue to be in games, saying it's the Marquette game with all kinds of injuries. No McClung today, no your 7 today. But Georgetown just continues to hang in there, even in a game like today where they had no offense whatsoever. They were dreadful on the offensive end. They continue to find a way to win games. Now, the one thing Ewing did that I thought started off rocky, but then got better, was he went zone. Georgetown apparently practices zone a lot, according to Ewing, but they hardly play it. They played it a lot today. Foul trouble drove them playing so much zone. In the first half, Georgetown had 4 players with 2 fouls, and at one point out on the floor, they had Big Tim out there along with Robinson, Mirjan, Allen, and Mosley, which basically is 2 walk-ons with a freshman big and then 2 veterans. I mean, it's hard to win in the Big East when you have that problem. You know, when asked in the postgame presser, Ewing just kind of scoffed at talking about injuries. I think he's just flat out tired of talking about injuries. You have to worry about the guys that are there, and you got to coach the guys that are there. And he has done that, and frankly, he's done it well despite the loss. So I think with Georgetown, though, any talk of an at-large bid, it was very shaky at the beginning of today. It definitely ends for them today. It's a big win for Xavier, though. They get to 8-8 in the conference, puts them in a log jam, sort of in the middle to the top, so the Musketeers can still hang on to some tournament hopes. But at this point, Georgetown needs to play and win. They have a chance at the NIT. But again, just another great effort by the Hoyas that just falls short. So Marcus Washington for making the cut. Live here at Cat 1. You can catch me on Twitter at MTC with Mook. Same thing with on Instagram. Making the cut with Mook on YouTube, where you'll find a lot of our coaches post-game, the videos, and assorted player videos. My pre-games and post-games are all there on YouTube, so check it out on Making the Cut with Mook. But for Georgetown, tough loss today, 66-63.